The Pitt Panthers already have one semifinalist. Now they're looking to get number 2, and that's their number 2 seed, Max Thomusseit, as he goes up against the 7th seed, Nathaniel Brown of Lehigh.
Well, the Panthers trying to add to their momentum there, where Tyler Wilkes was able to beat the number 1 seed in 174, and Thomusseit is automatically in the shot, but he's given up this position. Head to the outside. He's going to try to create some elevation. This is a strength position here for Brown. Both guys showing a lot of athletic ability. Nice single leg finish there by Brown, and he'll get the 2. Looking to get the quick escape. Brown has skills, and that is an excellent scrambler. Notice how he's able to go ahead and get the head to the outside there. And
Brown with a 2-0 decision in the first round over Andrew Romanchik of Ohio. Followed suit with a 5-4 decision, taking down Willie Miklas of Missouri.
Top man there on a caution.
For Thomusseit, a 14-4 major decision in the opening round over Sheffield of West Virginia. Came back convincingly, 11-4 decision, taking down Richard Robertson of Wisconsin.
This is such a different day, though. You know, you got the intensity of the second day of this meet. And no matter what happened yesterday, guys will get their act back together, and others will revert back to form. And so, nice roll through there by Thomusseit. The ground following, immediately gets to a single leg, and they'll probably drive him off the mat. Already has 45 seconds of riding time amassed, and they'll go off the mat.
This has been a breakout year for Thomusseit.
Stall warning there issued up by referee Stuart Curtis. Brown did not improve his position there with the leg up in the air, and just kind of drove him off the mat. So another roll through. Thomusseit, Brown putting the leg in. He has it captured there, and just like trying to get out of a saddle, you can't pull that cinch close to you. You got to go ahead and push it away. Brown adjusts and gets his hips back out, puts a figure 4 in, and he's in business again. Trying to dig his left elbow in is Thomusseit. He's got the hand split. He'll get the escape. He gave up 1:15 of riding time in the process.
So a 2-1 lead for Brown of Lehigh. 3-time NCAA qualifier. Used last year as a redshirt of transition year as he bumped up a weight class. Solid career and a solid tournament, running into the ACC champ in Thomusseit. We mentioned Thomusseit kind of a breakout year. He always followed Jimmy Sheptock of Maryland running through the ACC. This year he captured his first title, and he's also looking to become an All-American for the first time as well.
Well, he's having a difficult time with giving up the corner there on that go behind, and now Brown is going to sneak back around and pick up the easy 2 again, and he's not opportunity with that leg in to finish the period in the top position. Good mat return by Brown, and they're going to go off, and that was just surprisingly jumping off to a big lead as the number 7 seed. Seedings mean nothing at this point in the tournament, but
we found that out in about 10 minutes yesterday. It was one of those days.
Thomusseit coming up. His hips are a little bit high. Roll through situation where the leg comes in. Now the second boot comes in, and now you've got a ride out at the end of the period. Unanswered points, Sean, are so important in this meet.
It's a solid 3 minutes firing the opening salvo for Lehigh, and Brown, the 7 seed, dominant in the first period. Will be Thomusseit's choice.
I think he's got to go back down. I mean, right, he's already given up the riding time. You got to get the escape takedown here is huge.
Thomusseit trying to roll. He's tried that roll numerous times, but Brown's been there.
Good point, but Brown he's kept his hips close to him. He's right in the middle of the action there, boys.
You love it, don't you, Jim?
Chance to get back in it a little bit, calm things down.
4-1. Brown with the lead on Thomusseit here in this second period. Quarterfinal at 184.
You know, should get your hands a little sweaty in announcing, and I guess that's the best way to do it. Nice job by Brown. He's had, he's been able to go ahead and roll at that. And it's not quite a Granby roll. It's just like more of a forward roll, and he's had no difficulty staying with that. Now you see him working the inside wrist, and he's really taken this team out of Thomusseit here. PITT coaching staff, Jason Peters, on his feet. They know that this is a critical time in this match. Again, an escape takedown. Riding time's already going to be difficult to break. Go back the other way, and you're probably not going to do it. But
so if you're Thomusseit, how do you try to get a little momentum in your corner? You have 3 minutes of riding time on the opposite side with Lehigh.
Well, you got to get up, but get up in such a way where your hips come out. See how he's throwing his butt back into him, and that's easy to follow. Your weight is up over your toes. There's the roll through again, and he gets the reversal. So a little bit better job right there of anticipating. He needs to close out this period in the top position. If he can do that, it'd be huge. Now he gave it up. Makes it 5-3.
So really a 3-point deficit for Thomusseit. We mentioned the mountain log of riding time.
Yeah, great call, because that mountain log of riding time, as you call it, was critical, and he just didn't have the steam to stay on top in the period. So just a little bit of hustle by Brown at the end of the period. I mean, he's got Thomusseit a little bit worn out right now. He's totally out of position. See how he's standing up? Got weight on the collar, and they call it a stalemate. Slow to get back to the center. Yep, referee has to yell at him, get to this position. He thought the period was over.
Closing down the second period, and the senior from Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, on top of the 2 seed.
The recipe of how you go ahead and get the upset. Again, finishing periods, top position, good hard riding, and he is taking the steam out of a good-looking physical wrestler, Thomusseit from PITT. He's confused. He's going to give the optional start. Caution, bottom man. See, as disoriented as the Thomusseit is right now, I'd almost look to the PITT coaching staff is talking about it. Watch your ankles. Brown could basically jump right back into those ankles the way he's moving right now. And these cautions are giving Thomusseit a little bit of chance to collect himself.
So the escape on the optional. 6-3 Brown plus riding time.
And the crowd going nuts on the takedown there by Gabe Dean. Counter shot by Thomusseit. Again, Brown holding position. He's been the master right now of what to do on the go-behinds. His footwork has been really solid. And he looks to be the fresher of the two.
Thomusseit in some trouble, approaching the halfway point of this third and final period. Trailing by 4 with riding time in there.
See Brown stay in the middle of the mat right there in the blue logo area. Stuart Curtis, the official, gives a stall warning there.
That's the second time. Yep.
Drops in on leg, but there's nothing left.
Stalemate should benefit Thomusseit with 42 seconds to go.
Again, Brown trying to hold position. Thomusseit in on the head of the outside shot. Again, Brown has been able to go ahead and get the leg back. Watch him work with his right toe. Digs that back into the mat. See how he digs that back into the mat? PITT coaching staff talking about getting a quicker finish. Get to the leg. Brown drifting to his left.
Less than 20 seconds remaining, man number 4.
Nathaniel Brown, the senior, in his third trip to the national tournament, is going to be an All-American. He keeps his championship hopes alive A pump of the fist, and he's taken down the 2 seed, Thomusseit of PITT.
Really impressive performance. Those 2 takedowns in the beginning of the match, and then the ride out. 2 minutes, 52 seconds of riding time. He really wore a